Where have you been?
Well, I had to remove an appendix, sir.
Who?
A young wave.
How come you get all the good assignments?
Oh, well, sir.
Come on in here.
Yes, sir.
Doctor,
Yes, sir.
how much psychology did you have in school?
3 years, sir.
3 years. I didn't know you majored in it.
Oh, I didn't, sir. I had to repeat it twice.
I see. Well, that's more in keeping with our standards. Now tell me, what is a congressman?
A congressman is a duly elected representative of the people.
Wrong. A congressman is a person doting mothers write to about their sons who have joined the Navy. The Admiral just received these from the Honorable John Pettibone, Congressman.
He wrote all those letters?
Well, one of his constituents did. A mother, her son is in our outfit, and the mother says her son's petty officer is a sadist.
What's his name?
The son is the sadist.
Oh, the son.
Well, the son is Seaman Thomas Peabody, and the petty officer is Edwin Tolliver.
It's all very interesting.
Yes, isn't it?
May I ask a question, sir?
Yeah, make it short.
Why is this our concern?
Because I happened to be standing next to the Admiral when this problem reached his desk. Unfortunately, I smiled. That did it.
I see. And my participation?
Well, being the rat that I am, I'm turning the entire problem over to you.
Well, thank you, sir.
Uh-huh.
What problem, sir?
Well, your job will be to make Seaman Peabody happy with the Navy and all its petty officers, not to mention his mother and the Honorable John Pettibone.
And if I fail?
Jake, this assignment is not an order. I'm asking for a favor.
Oh, of course, sir.
And if it doesn't work out, so what? I'll have you boiled in ether.
It's always a pleasure to serve under you, sir.
I wish you meant that, Doctor.
Yes, sir. Come in.
Dr. Hennessey?
Yes?
My name is Peabody, sir. They said you wanted to see
Yes, yes. Come on in. Sit down.
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Peabody, cigarette?
No, sir. No, thank you.
Tell me something. Have you been having trouble with a chief petty officer by the name of Tolliver?
Me, sir? Oh, no, sir. Not me, sir.
Well, according to our medical reports, we've got you on tranquilizers. You're a victim of hypertension. And this Mr. Tolliver's had you on report for over 6 weeks.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's true, sir.
And you don't think you're having any trouble?
Well, Doc, maybe the hypertension comes from too many spices.
And the other elements?
Well, I guess you could say I'm a goof-off.
I want you to level with me, Peabody.
All right, sir. I just don't have the slightest idea what you're talking about.
You don't, huh? Does this Tolliver push you around? Come on, tell me, does he?
Yeah, but he pushes everybody around. Maybe me a little more than others because I don't complain.
Why don't you complain?
Well, like the man said, I don't want any trouble.
I can't say I admire your courage.
Well, I realize I'm not exactly another Audie Murphy, Doc. But I learned very quickly the best way to get along in this man's Navy is to go with the wind, not into it. Oh, you too, Doc?
Okay, Sailor, you'll be hearing from me. Say, Peabody.
Sir?
Are you an only child?
Yeah. How do you know that?
Because I'm one, too, and I recognize the symptoms.
No kidding. Hey, Doc, does your mother ever tell you...
Peabody, thanks for stopping by.
I guess she does.
Max, can you come in here?
Yeah, Doc?
Max, where can I find a chief petty officer named Tolliver?
You mean Muscles?
Yeah,
Well, it's chow time. He's probably down at gym lifting weights.
that figures. Let's go see him.
What's this all about?
I'll tell you later. Max, what's this Tolliver look like?
You'll see. He's a dead ringer for Frank Sinatra.
Sinatra? I'm beginning to think Peabody has the right philosophy. Steer clear of this monster.
I don't know. He don't look too hard. I think he's got a Narcissus complex.
Are we looking at the same man?
Yeah. All muscles and no brains. Doc, I tell you, he can be had.
He can, huh? How?
Well, first you get an axe.
I'm beginning to think my little plan isn't too logical.
What plan?
Well, I was thinking of having Peabody choose this guy.
Peabody?
Yeah, I know.
The only way he can hold his own is to hire an assassin.
Yeah, I guess it wasn't too bright an idea.
Well, anyway, what do you want to throw the kid to the lions for?
I just don't like to see anyone that scared of any one individual.
Well, I appreciate that, Doc. It's like a bird in a boa constrictor.
Wonder who the guy was who says the bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Beats me.
Whoever it was, I can assure you he said it from a padded cell.
Wait a second, Doc. Wait a second. I got a thought.
What is it?
You know something?
What?
I might have a way to make David as tall as Goliath.
Narcissus complex, eh? How old is this man of muscles?
Oh, about 34, 35, I guess.
Standard procedure. This complex usually inflicts most self-centered individuals at this period of life.
I don't know quite what you mean, but I'm with you.
And what do you want of me?
Well, this boy Peabody's a runt, and I figured he might learn a little judo from you.
And?
And it might give him enough courage to stand up to this creep.
How big is Peabody?
Hardly. I mean about 5'6", 135 pounds.
Is he athletic inclined?
No.
Does he have the will to win?
Uh-uh.
Then, Max, you're asking me to solve an insurmountable problem.
Fuji, remember when we were in the Navy together?
I do.
Remember the night in Okinawa you got a little high?
I do.
And you remember that night you got mad and made a life raft out of 4 MPs?
I do.
Who lied at your court-martial?
You did, friend Max.
And all I ask is a little favor. Well,
I will try.
that's all I ask.
They said you wanted to see me, Doc.
Oh, yeah, come on in. Sit down.
Thank you.
How you doing?
Okay, I guess.
Tolliver still on your back?
More than ever. He heard about my mother's little love note.
Oh, he did, huh?
Yep. Do you know anyone who could use 361 clean garbage cans?
Peabody, far be it from me to foment any rebellion in the ranks. But don't you think it's about time you sort of stood up for your rights?
No, sir.
Are you afraid of this man?
Yes, sir.
And nothing I can do
I
is...
beg your pardon, sir. But I sure wish the doctor would butt out of my affairs. Please, sir.
It's no longer just your affair. Your mother's little note has brought the wrath of the Admiral down upon us, plus a little congressional pressure. And it has now become my job to prove to your mother that you're not being picked on.
I'd be happy to write her a letter, sir.
Peabody, I'm going to make a man out of you if it kills you.
Yeah, I appreciate that, sir.
Yes? Oh, good. Send them in. 361 garbage cans?
Dr. Hennessey, this is my friend Herbert Fujiyama, better known as Fuji.
How do you do, Doctor?
Nice to meet you, Fuji. This is Seaman Peabody.
Wow. It's the killer himself. I've seen you on television a million times.
I hope you were pleased.
Pleased? I hated your guts.
That, sir, was the intention.
Herbert, this is the guy. What do you think?
This is the guy what? What's this all about?
I wonder, sir, if you would be kind enough to flex your arm.
What?
Make a muscle.
皆様、これはとても大した問題でございます。
I beg your pardon?
これはとても大した問題でございます。
English translation?
I think we're in terrible trouble.
Hi, Max.
Well, hi, Doc.
Say, Max, if you've got time, I'd like you to go over to supply.
Say, can you get somebody else, Doc? I gotta go down to Jim Wake with the kid.
Who?
Peabody, you know the little guy.
Oh, yeah. How's he doing?
Doing fine.
He's really learning.
He's really doing okay.
Okay, that's good.
I'll see you.
Did you yell for... did you send for me, sir?
Yes, I did. How's that Peabody situation coming along?
Oh, just fine, sir.
It is, huh?
Yes, sir.
The Admiral has had a personal letter from Peabody's mother, plus a series of phone calls.
Oh?
Now she's threatening to go to Washington. Says she wants to see the Secretary of the Navy. Doctor, I'm going to have that boy, Peabody, transferred to the hospital. We'll put him to work in your dispensary.
All right, sir.
Now, your job will be to keep a close eye on him. Make sure nothing happens to him.
Yes, sir.
And I mean nothing, Doctor. I don't even want his pink little hand soiled. Is that clear? You don't look too well, Doctor.
Oh, I don't, sir?
What's wrong?
Oh, no, nothing, sir.
Yes, there is. Tell me.
No, sir. I tell you, everything is all right, sir. And nothing is going to happen to Seaman Peabody. Nothing.
What happened?
Trip. Come on, sailor, wake up.
What happened?
You tripped.
Yo. Well, I don't think I'm doing too well.
You're doing fine.
He is?
Now, let us resume. Take your position. Grab me here.
Hey, I did it.
And very well. Now, let's try again.
How about this?
Very interesting.
I didn't know Peabody could wrestle.
Neither did Peabody.
What do you think he's practicing for?
Me?
You. You'll kill him.
Well, watch him. He's pretty good.
Now.
Hey, this is a snap.
That's judo. And he does it pretty well. A man knows the art of judo can be dangerous.
Hey, he could give you a bad time. You don't know anything about judo, do you?
Ask Fuji. When he was in the Navy, I pinned him in 4 minutes.
You did?
I did.
That's splendid.
Say, I feel taller already.
That's enough for today. Get yourself a shower.
Okay. I'll murder that bum.
Don't push your luck, sailor. Fuji is some teacher. That kid learns real fast.
He's quick and surprisingly strong.
I wish when I was wrestling I knew a little judo.
A man with a good knowledge of that art can be very destructive, especially against a man who knows nothing of the art.
But when you meet a guy who knows as much as you, what happens?
Well, you're on your own.
Well, I don't think this creep Tolliver knows anything except barbells. With any kind of luck, Peabody should chew him up.
You said Tolliver?
Yeah, you know him.
Big of chest filled with many biceps?
That's him.
And Peabody is going to...
What's the matter?
막스사마, 그리고 툭툭 타이스다 zem메스입니다.
Why?
Friend Max, I'm afraid I'm guilty of fostering a homicide.
Hello. Is Dr. Hennessey there, please? He isn't. Okay, will you have him call the dispensary? Thank you.
Where have you been?
I've been looking all over.
Let me talk first. I'm an officer.
Yes, sir.
Now, we got to change our whole plan.
We sure do.
Captain Shaper wants the Peabody boy on ice until he's discharged. No judo matches, nothing.
Not only that, I just found out Tolliver's a judo expert.
He's a what? Oh, boy. That's all we'd have needed. You better go find Peabody.
Somebody told me?
Oh, yeah. Yes, I want to talk to you. You're to forget any plans we made for you and Tolliver.
Why?
Never mind why, just forget it.
Wait a second, that's not fair.
Just do as the doctor says.
One minute the doctor tells me I won't stand up for my rights, and then when I try, he beats me down.
I know, Peabody, but that's a mistake I made. Now, that's all over because we've had you transferred here, away from Tolliver.
Well, it's not all over for me. Look, Doc, it took me a long time to get enough guts to choose this guy. And I'm telling you now, sir, I'm not running out.
Well, what if you get hurt?
I know judo, he doesn't. The odds are with me.
The odds just changed. You know that Tolliver's a judo expert?
Who told you that?
Fuji. He says Tolliver's one of the best.
Well, I don't care. sick and tired of my mother writing notes to the teacher. Please take care of little Tommy. His nose runs. Maybe Tolliver will rack me up, maybe. But I'm still going to choose him.
Well, you got to give him an A for effort.
You sure do.
What now?
I don't know. But I do know Captain Schaefer will have my head if he gets hurt, and that's a cinch to happen.
Okay, Axe, we stop the whole thing.
No, it's not that easy, Max. You shouldn't do that. This kid's waited a long time to grow up. Regardless of what happens to me, it's worth it.
What about what happens to him?
Good thought.
Maybe
we
should...
better...
Do
Why
you
don't
think
you...
Tolliver,
Hello.
I want to talk to you.
Go ahead, talk.
For 6 months you've been on my back, and I'm sick of it.
What are you worried about? Your mother got you transferred, did she?
Maybe she did, but I'm not forgetting those 6 miserable months I spent.
Okay, so what do you want me to do?
I'm saying I can take you.
You may be saying it, but you don't mean it.
Don't turn your back on me.
Now, look, kid.
Well,
All right. All right, if you want to show me your manhood, I'll go along. How about over there?
okay.
Don't be a fool, kid.
Take your hands off of me.
Hey, Nick, you better go close the door. I don't want any of the brass to see the blood.
Hey,
I'll stop it, Doc.
No. Wait a second. That's enough. All right.
Doc, this is none of your affair.
I'm making it my affair. Now, you just get a shower and get back to the hospital.
But
that's
Doc,
an order, sailor.
Yes, sir. Anytime you want any more, pal, just holler.
Well, he sure grew up in a hurry, didn't he?
Dr. Hennessey,
Yes?
Chief Tolliver's service record was just forwarded to us. It's on your desk, sir.
Well, thank you. Navy Cross. Come in. All right. The vendetta you two have created is ended as of now. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And furthermore, if I hear of any more conflict, I'll personally take it up with the Admiral, and you'll be in big trouble.
Will that be all, sir?
Yes. Peabody, I think you should know that Tolliver here could have killed you today if he'd have wanted to.
I don't think that's so, Doctor.
He could have handled you the same way that he single-handedly destroyed a Japanese pillbox on Tarawa. A task dangerous enough to earn him the Navy Cross.
May I speak, Lieutenant?
Go ahead.
My past record has nothing to do with my treatment of Peabody. I felt he was goofing off and had to be disciplined. I'd do the same thing again. It's just that Well, I honestly thought it was the best thing for him. I'm sorry this rhubarb developed, sir.
All that matters is that it's over with now, right?
As far as I'm concerned, yes, sir.
Well, Peabody?
I still think I can take him, sir.
Now, look.
Yes, sir, I do.
Okay, take him.
Here?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you said, sir,
I
that...
changed my mind. Go on. He's all yours, sailor.
You've been asking...
Peabody, that's a hard way to gain stature. Now. There we are. How do you feel? Huh?
Oh, I'm fine, sir. Where'd the room go?
Oh, it's still here. Might have changed color a little bit, but it's still here.
Mr. Tolliver, I apologize, sir.
That's okay, sailor.
Hey, Doc.
Yeah?
Sure feels good to be a coward again.
Welcome to the club.
Come in. Yeah, what's that?
Seaman Peabody requests to be transferred back to Chief Tolliver's unit.
Safe?
Oh, yes, sir.
Very well. Say, isn't that Chief Tolliver?
Yes, sir.
He doesn't look so tough. Bet I could take him. You don't think so, huh?
Me, sir?
Well, would you believe at one time I was lightweight boxing champion of Harvard?
No, I wouldn't, sir.
Well, I wasn't exactly champion. I was a sort of a runner-up. That is, I wasn't exactly a runner-up. I was...
Were you on the team, sir?
Come to think of it, no. That'll be all, Doctor.
Yes, sir.
Miss Hale, would you please send in a glass of buttermilk? On the rocks.